How loud do you think that was on
That
camera?
scared the hell out of me. So
Yeah?
it's probably loud.
Oh, yeah? Well, welcome back to episode 15. I had to check.
Already?
I checked before you got here.
Yeah, it's been a minute since we...
I feel like it hasn't been a minute, though. I feel like it's been normal time.
Well, we've posted normal time, but... I don't know, because the last time we recorded something was like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah. I guess you're right.
It's been a little bit of a minute.
Because technically speaking, we were supposed to post this past weekend, no?
Yeah.
And we didn't. Oh, okay. That makes sense.
So it just feels...
It feels weird. It feels like we're behind, but we're not. We're not behind. We're good. Yeah, it's episode 15. I checked right before you came because I was like, I got to be confident and I got to get it right this time. But yeah, I feel like it's been longer, but it hasn't. It's only been a week, I guess. Starting up again.
Still breaking chairs.
This guy's starting it back up again, bro.
Sweaty. It's a little warm.
I'm okay in here.
It's a little warm.
It's because you came from the outside.
It's
because you're a dirty little...
I'm a dirty little slut. I'm British.
I'm British.
I want a bottle of water.
Give me a bottle of water, man. Hello, governor. I forgot how... So I listened to a voice actor before, and he's talked about in different videos how to do different accents.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like for British people, you don't pronounce like, I don't know, you pronounce your R's as W's or something like that, or I don't know, something like that. And then for Australians, you pronounce something as something, but there's like tricks. There's like tricks on how to sound like them. And it's actually, I guess that's pretty smart because I thought voice actors just like went in there and
just wing
like what we're doing. Hello, governor. And like, oh yeah, okay, I'm a British, but I guess there's like some type of...
No, there's rules and like techniques and everything.
Yeah.
That's why actors and actresses, whenever they're gonna play a role for like an American trying to play a British person, they'll go to like specialists for that, and they'll train how to like sound like an actual person.
Wonder what the trick and tips are to play an American are. Like Tom Holland. Like, what did they tell Tom Holland to do when he was playing Spider-Man?
I feel like it's easy to play this.
Yeah?
I feel like it.
Oh, I'm stupid.
Guns, McDonald's.
Guns, freedom.
America.
Oh, I thought you were going to say murder.
Oh,
we're not at a school.
Fuck.
Oh, no. Oh, no. No, I don't know. Well, welcome back to everyone.
Yeah?
I hope everyone's been okay.
Stuff has happened.
Week and a half or whatever it's been.
You are freshly
I'm
married.
a freshly married man now.
Let's see the ring. There you go.
It's nice. You want to see it? I'm gonna roll it. I'm gonna roll it towards you.
It'll get here eventually.
That was pretty nice. Anyway, yes, I'm a freshly married man. So for all those who don't know, and all those you do,
we got married.
We both got married, yes.
To each other. Nothing
wrong with that. It's 2023. I mean, anyone can do anything nowadays.
I like that little texture. It's like brushed.
Oh, yeah. Like it's brushed and the ends are like polished.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty nice. I feel like it's like yours, except your brushed is gold.
Yeah.
So I feel like I got yours just...
Well, mine's supposed to be smooth, but I just grab a lot of stuff and it just dings it up.
Oh, really?
So I just texturized it myself.
Oh, there you go. Let's add some character.
Yeah, for free.
Nice. Yeah, no, I bought mine like this. Mine's white gold.
Why does it have to be white?
That's what I'm asking.
I got colored gold. Why couldn't you get colored gold?
It is colored white.
I don't think white's a color.
Well,
isn't it? Is it not?
I thought... is it white or black that's a combination of all colors?
That's black, isn't it? Yeah, black is a combination of all colors.
Okay. I'm trying to fix my chair too.
Oh.
So I don't fall. I don't know.
Mine's all messed up. I'm going to fall regardless.
Yeah, I don't know. I think white is the presence of no colors. And then black is all colors?
I think so. I'm pretty sure black is all colors. It can't be no colors because it's the darkest one.
I really don't know. I think so. I think we're right.
I didn't mean to go down this rabbit hole.
Yeah, I don't know what we're talking about. What the fuck? Anyway, yes. I had a good wedding, by the way. I had a fun wedding. I thought It was pretty nice.
It was fun.
I found out during my speeches that I'm allergic to roses, and then the sand was blowing in my eyes, so it caused me to like there was some tears, but it's just like I'm allergic,
and then like it caused you to get choked up a little bit.
Yeah, but a lot of things choke me up.
Yeah.
What was that?
What was that? One more time.
One more time one more time in the mic.
Into the mic. Yeah.
Can you lean in there?
It's because of all the allergic reactions. It just kind of closes up your airway. So.
Yeah. I had to pop a Benadryl.
Yeah.
Funny story, which you already know, but so we got married, obviously, right? So the night before our wedding, the resort that we got married at, we got married at a resort, for all those who don't know, at a resort in Mexico. And so the resort gave us like a free room the night before the wedding, so Sunday night, so that way one of us, you know, the tradition is they don't sleep together that night. So one of us, which was me, could have a room to go to, right? Which I actually didn't know they were going to do that. I was planning on crashing with somebody.
Yeah.
I think the plan was I was going to sleep in my original room, and then Steph was going to go with like her sister. Anyway, so I didn't know they were going to do that. So that was kind of nice. So they gave me a room the night before Sunday night. Come Monday, getting ready. We get ready, whatever. All the guys meet in my room. You know, you, Brandon, whatever. And then we leave. I pack up and leave. Well, turns out that I forgot my chonies on the balcony because that same day we were in the pool. So, and I couldn't go to my room at all because Steph was there and like her dress was out, whatever. So I couldn't go back to my room. And so, well, obviously I had that room, so I didn't need to. But I had forgotten that I left my clothes out to dry because I didn't want to put my wet clothes in my backpack when I had to leave back to my original room, you know what I mean? Which was on opposite ends of the resort. So I was like, well, you know what? Let me put it out in the sun for like an hour and they'll dry, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I put my chonies, my shorts, my trunks, I should say, and then my shirt. Because my shirt just got a little wet, but I was like, yeah, I'll throw it out there anyway, whatever. So I left all those out there like on a chair drying. And so, I mean, you saw my balcony. If you can imagine, visualize audience with me.
Okay.
You walk out, let's say you walk out of a lobby, let's say, right? And you walk into the outdoors.
Okay.
The way this is shaped is, and you saw the resort when you walk out like towards the beach.
Yeah.
And this is more for a visual for the audience. So let's say you walk out, it's kind of a rectangle, but that's not closed on one end. So the beach is straight ahead.
It's like a courtyard.
Yeah, it's like a courtyard, exactly. So you walk out of the main lobby, there's like building to your right and a building to your left. Right, and it's like enclosed, and then there's like a lawn area, and then you walk way past, and that's the beach. I'm trying to visualize for the viewers, right? So my room, again, you walk out. My room was the first room as you walk out, second floor. Was this? Yeah, second floor or third floor. I think it was third floor. On the left side of the courtyard, that very first corner one, whatever. And so I say that and I visualize that because I realized I left my clothes out because during cocktail hour, which our cocktail hour was in that courtyard. They had set it up in the middle, like around the sign that had food, some tables.
You could see your balcony from
yeah, I could
area.
see my balcony. And everyone technically could see my balcony again, which is why I'm giving you the visualization. Anyone can see my balcony from there. So I'm there, I'm in the courtyard, we're taking pictures, whatever, I'm talking. And I don't know what it was. I looked up to where my room was. So I look up and I see my blue chonies and I'm thinking, oh shit, those look like mine.
They look nice.
And I'm like, those are cool. Those are cool Reeboks. And I'm like, oh shit, those are mine. And I was like, oh fuck. I left my fucking chonies out and I was like, whatever. Honestly, was not a big deal. Even if I didn't lose them. So just to spoil the story, I ended up getting them back. But even if I hadn't, I was like, whatever. It's a pair of chonies and it's a pair of trunks. Like I don't care. Whatever. Yeah. But whatever. That was my wedding day, so I was like, I'll get them tomorrow. I'll get them tomorrow. Worry about it tomorrow. Blah blah blah. So then next morning comes, we go down to the lobby. We tell them the situation. We just said we left clothes. We left clothes on the balcony. If anyone's picked them up, whatever. And the guy says, well, no one's picked up anything. They should be going to clean the room. Come back in like an hour. Cool. We go, we do our thing, we have breakfast, whatever. We go back hour and a half later. And we're like, hey, we're back. Did anyone turn in anything, whatever? And he's like, no, let me call them. So he calls. He's like, no one's turning in anything. we'll keep checking you if you want to come back one more time end of the day, but right now, I mean, no one's turning anything. But they've cleaned the room. They said they didn't find anything, but we'll see. Maybe that cleaning person just has them and they don't know. I don't know. I guess there's multiple cleaning people. Whatever. I'm like, whatever. At this point, I'm like, took the L. Whatever.
Yeah.
So then we walk out. We walk out of the lobby, and we walk out as kind of the visual I just painted that way. And I'm like, let me just look up. Let me see if they're there. They're still there. So I look up. I'm like, and so Steph didn't see them at this point. She just like took my word for it. And I tell her, I was like, no, look, they're like right there. So she's like, well, let's go tell them that they're like right there. Maybe the cleaning ladies or people.
They just didn't go outside.
Yeah, they just missed
I doubt they clean outside.
Yeah, I doubt it too. Which, I mean, why would you?
Yeah, there's nothing to clean.
It's just like a outside chairs.
The chair.
Yeah. So we go back inside and we tell the guy, hey, we see the trunks right there. And we give them a description. They're like, oh, they're blue and they have pineapples on them or whatever. And we're like, hey, we see the clothes. They're like right there. If someone could just get it for us, or if you can just walk us over, we'll grab it right now. Just, quick. And he's like, okay, you know what? Let me give you a key. I'm gonna give you a key. Go get them. Come right back. Like, be quick. 5 minutes. And we're like, perfect. So we go, I walk in the room, get my trunks, get my chonies. I'm like, oh, sorry. Run back, give him the card. And so, long story short, whatever, I got my chonies. But I just thought it was funny that I was looking up from the courtyard and I see my chonies, but my blue chonies, that is. That's why they stood out so well. They were blue. But anyway, that was kind of a funny little shebang.
I thought you were gonna say like you got the key, you went, and somebody else was already in the room, like
trying them on.
But naked. They're like, oh, get it, esto.
Get it. Anyway, that'd be fucking funny. It'd be funny if it was like a girl trying to try them on, like a little cleaning lady. I imagine like a cleaning lady attire, even though that's not even what they fucking wear. But like a little black little dress and a little duster. But she's trying to put on blue chonies. But scoop it. Anyway.
Scoop it.
Yeah, that was a little funny.
How the rest of the time? Then I left on Tuesday.
So Eric left this guy's a wild man. So the party ended. Well, he went to the room a little early, but wedding inside the courtyard ended at 11. Went to the club. I think you left. You were at the club for a little bit.
Yeah, we left like at 12 something, early 12.
I think 12. Yeah, 12:15. I want to say. Yeah. So you left around midnight, and we weren't there that much longer. We were there probably 30 minutes after you.
Oh, okay.
But also I think they closed at 12:45.
Oh, did they?
Which was a weird resort. I've only been to 2 resorts in my life, so I'm not gonna act like I've been a lot of places.
He's been all over the world.
No, I haven't. My now wife has been everywhere, but. Even she said it compared to all the places she's been, and I'm comparing it to the resort I went to last year, which was in Puerto Vallarta, which is also Mexico, but just another part of it. I liked last year's a lot better.
Really?
I say a lot better, but given the 2 choices, I would recommend last year's. Yeah. I don't know the name of it last year. I forgot the name of the place we stayed. But the layout was kind of the same, but the difference between this year's and last year's was for one, the buffet. The buffet, that the restaurants or whatever.
Yeah.
So there's one. Each resort usually has like restaurants that you can like reserve or go eat like a normal like restaurant. And then they'll have like a buffet where it's just like in and out, always just like a bus, like the fast food of the resort. And they have like one big one. Well, last year. For the buffet, you just walked in. Like you walk in, grab your stuff. If there's a seat, you grab a seat.
This one, checking you in.
They were like, which was very weird. I don't know if you were there for that conversation, but they would check you into the buffet. So that what they would ask is your name, your party size, and your room number. And again, this is a buffet. So all they're doing, even after they check you in, is they walk you to a table, sit you down.
And that's it.
And then they walk back and get the next person. But we didn't understand. And the thing is, which is fine, I guess, if you have to do that. But my complaint was they would take a while sometimes.
Yeah.
And there was plenty of tables. Like we'd walk in and there's fucking 20 empty tables. I'm like, what was taking so long to like sit somebody?
That was my thing. I told Sam it would have been better if they would just let us walk in and out as we please, whatever.
Yeah.
The only reason I can see like the only reason why I can see them doing that is for like a safety standpoint. Because like let's say that dining hall area, whatever, only has capacity for 500 people.
Yeah.
Obviously, you start going over, it becomes a safety hazard.
Mm-hmm.
But then they should just have someone like at the door, like with one of those number clicker things. And then once you're getting close, be like, okay, guys, like hold on.
Or even just like I'm sure there's a manager of the buffet.
Yeah.
Each restaurant has a manager. I'm sure there's a buffet manager.
Yeah.
I'm sure you walk around and once you start seeing, oh shit, there's no tables, but we got an influx of people. We got, all right, let's stop here. Let's calculate, see if we can let anyone in.
Yeah.
If not, then they'll wait. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, that was weird. And even Steph said, she's like, that's never like happened in all the places she's been to. Usually the buffet part is just in and out.
In and
like,
out as you please. Because even at that, like even if there was no space, let people go in and get food and let them eat outside somewhere. There's tables all over the resort.
Right.
So let them eat outside at a table outside or.
Right.
I said that so many times. Outside.
Yeah. But there were tables outside too, even on the that ocean. Not many people would sit there, but there was some on the.
There's options though.
There are many options.
They could even take it to their rooms if they wanted to.
Yeah.
But
so that was, I think, my biggest complaint.
Mm-hmm.
And really, it was just the waiting, because also, it was hot over there generally, right? But when you were walking through the resort and like through the hallways, you could feel the breeze. It wasn't like horrible, but for whatever reason, that one area where like they would wait that was enclosed by the building, like where the buffet entrance was like pumped up.
Crazy.
Fucking 40 degrees.
So many people there, all body heat. There's no breeze going through.
Dude, that was insane. It's like a waiting area the size of this room, which I know you guys can't see, but it's like 10 by like 20 or whatever.
It's like you're in a weak oven. Yeah. Like it's still hot and it's just slowly building up.
Yeah, I think that's what annoyed me the most, because I'd be waiting there and they would take forever, and I'm like, what is the issue?
Then once you finally get in, like you said, there's plenty of table, plenty of room.
Yeah.
I don't know what the holdup was, but
that was my biggest complaint. Everything else was pretty nice. And even compared to like last year's, it was pretty nice. I also think last year in general, I liked the restaurants a little better. I was able to try most of the ones in this one. I wasn't able to try those one in the corner next to the jewelry store. I don't know if you remember.
Tamarindo?
No.
Oh,
next
on the
to
other
Tamarindo.
side. Yeah.
Sinsin. It was called Sinsin.
I know what you're talking about.
It was Mediterranean, but that one, I didn't get to try that. But Tamarindo.
Did you try the French one?
Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, I didn't try that one because I think it was under construction.
Oh.
Like that day that you guys left, or even Monday, they started doing construction on the outside. So I'm not too sure if the inside was open, but I didn't get to try it.
Did you try the Chinese place?
Yeah, we tried Spice.
Was it good?
That one was the best one.
Really?
Super good.
It looked good.
Tamarindo was the Mexican restaurant that was part of the resort. There was one called Sinsin, which is, I didn't get to go to, Mediterranean. The French one, not even sure what it was called. There was the buffet. There was Spice, which was the Chinese restaurant. And then there was two outdoor grills. So the one by the pool on the right side, like where we would hang out, and then one on the left side where like the premier members would hang out. I would say the grill was my number one, just because it's easily accessible and it had late night foods. Yeah. So another thing was, I feel like last year at the resort, the buffet was open, if not 24/7, because I didn't go at 3 a.m. last year, but I feel like it was open a lot later. This one closed at 11, which was still late, which is still.
Well, they would close at 11, but then they reopen again, I think at 1
in the morning. The buffet?
Yeah. Oh no, not the buffet. My bad. I thought you meant the
grill.
The grill.
The grill was open from like 10 to 1. That was the late night hours. I don't know what time they would close.
They had like a little buffer where they closed to kind of clean up and I guess like restock.
Yeah.
And they'd open up again for like late night snacks.
No, I was talking about the buffet.
Oh, okay, my bad.
But I guess it took over because then you could go to the grill. But that little grill outside was fucking nice. It was good. And then I would probably put Spice as my second. Spice was good. I had a beef fried rice bowl, super good, and then I had barbecue pork ribs as my appetizer. It's nice, it's good.
That sounds good.
Tamarindo was okay. It wasn't bad. I wish the portions were bigger. Yeah. Because I ate mine and I wasn't not hungry, but I wasn't like full either.
Yeah, you had some room for.
Like if we wanted to go eat somewhere else, I could go eat somewhere else.
Yeah,
but I wasn't gonna be like, oh, I'm fucking still hungry.
Yeah, but they do that just because it's all included.
Yeah,
and they're not gonna give you like full ass portions for everything.
And also, technically, you're supposed to order like 4 things. It was like the appetizer, and then at all the restaurants, there's like an appetizer. You can order soup and salad, the entree, and then you can order like a dessert. So it's like a 4-course.
Right.
But I usually just order like
the one thing,
one or maybe an appetizer.
Right.
So. Whatever. The buffet was pretty good. I really liked their French toast sticks. Or their French toast.
Was it the thick ones, bro? Those are good.
Those were. I think I had that legitimately every time I went to eat breakfast there. I think I got that bacon, and weirdly on the last day they had chicken strips. So there was
breakfast.
Yeah, there was eating chicken strips at 9 a.m.
Chicken on waffles or what type of thing?
I guess. But that's pretty much what I got every day, other than the chicken on that last day. But I was getting those French toast sticks with bacon. Fuck, that shit smacked. I don't know what was in it.
My only thing with the buffet for breakfast, I only had the buffet for breakfast, and everyone for lunch and everyone for dinner, was the eggs were like super watery, which I understand they're just trying to bust those things out quick. But like, there's sometimes where I was eating and like I'd take out like pieces of shell.
Oh yeah.
And then the bacon was also like undercooked.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I still tore it up. I didn't care.
I tore that shit up.
Yeah.
I went for lunch. Lunch was okay. I went for lunch a few times. I don't know if I ever went for dinner because dinner we'd go to like a restaurant.
Right.
But it was still nice. It was still nice. I would still. It was still nice. Yeah. But I liked the one.
I liked everything. The resort was good. The staff was very friendly and everything.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they get annoyed of us like Americans, but like I never felt like I was like not wanted there, I guess, or whatever.
You're bothersome.
Yeah. And they're always very helpful, very nice people. And I mean, I guess it helps to be look like me. Right. They thought you were one of, like I said, I kept making that joke to him. I was like, bro, they're going to ask you to clock in so you can start busting some plates, bro. Go be a busboy. Just a yoke. Honestly, not biased. I fucking loved my wedding food. Yeah. I'm not trying to be biased, but like that. All the courses and everything? Yeah, all the courses were good. To me. I know Caleb said he wasn't a big fan of the filet. Bro, that was good. That's what messed up his stomach, but it was super. We talked about it in the wedding. It was super juicy, tender. It was fucking good. And the gravy was, I'm like, everything was good. Shit, like this was good. Yeah. I thought the whole thing was good. Initially, when they brought out because I don't remember if you had told me what the food was going to be. I don't remember asking, but you might have mentioned it, but it might have just... I think I did ask, but I think I told you I didn't know. Yeah. I kept forgetting. I had no idea. Well, when they brought out that first initial plate, I think it was like that cucumber wrap thing with the lettuce. I think that was it. I think that was the first thing. And they put it down, and I'm like, damn, this looks good. But I know I'm going to be hungry. So I'm like, damn, like, okay, I'm already thinking, like, can I eat Sam's? Like, I don't know if she's going to eat hers. I'm going to eat hers. Yeah. And so I tear it up, whatever, and then I don't know where they take the plate, and they put down another one. I'm like, oh. Okay, this is what we're doing. Okay. I tore up all of it, bro. It was all good. It was all good. Super good. Yeah. I enjoyed it. Non-biased. I know, obviously, it was my wedding, but I thought it was fucking good. It was good. The meat and the shrimp were my favorite parts of it. I love shrimp and meat. You know. Well, good thing I got 2 in 1. It's a 2-in-1 combo over here. It was good. I even like. Did you have the cheesecake? Dessert? No, it was good. The cheesecake was pretty good. That was pretty good. But yeah, I didn't want to be biased about that. But I thought that was some fucking amazeballs ass fucking food. I wish the beach was a little bit nicer. Honestly, that beach. But that wasn't anyone's fault. That was just Mother Nature doing. The day you left. Clear ass water. It cleared up for real. When I tell you not a seaweed in sight, you could see your feet when you were in the water. I mean, to a certain point. Right, obviously. But beautiful. Dang. Because I do. When I got there, and Steph, who my wife now, has been there. That's like her 4th time, legit. They've always said, "Oh, Cancun's probably the best beach I've been to out of all their places." They've been like, and I heard that too, and that's what I was expecting. But then I get there, and it had rained before, obviously, as we were arriving. Fortunate. And again, it's no one's fault, not the resort's fault, no one's fault, just Mother Nature. Right. And it kicked up all the seaweed, and it beached the seaweed and everything. It was so when we get there was about, on the beach, it was like 4 feet wide of like seaweed. Yeah. Going all along the beach. So we get there and we're like, like it's not that pretty. I tried getting in there, and the seaweed's wrapping around your leg, and it's rubbing up against you. And they were doing they were doing it on that day you guys were there. But they would have tractors coming in, and they were trying, but just kept washing up. Yeah. But that day, like Tuesday, legit, maybe Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe. I'm pretty sure it was that day you left though. I wake up. It was all cleared out, bro. There was no tractors. There was no seaweed. We go out, and you know what it was, because I told Steph, "Oh shit, I'm gonna go to the beach." And so I went to the pool for a bit, and then we went to the infinity pool, and I looked, and that's when I saw there was nothing. I'm like, well, I'm gonna go investigate. I was like, maybe it's in the water, you know what I mean? Maybe. Yeah. So I go, bro, fucking nice. It was nice. That's nice. That's good. But it was just unfortunate. Like I said, when the day we got there, it had rained that day, Saturday, which is what, Saturday? Yes. Which was
not supposed to happen.
It just picked up all the seaweed and stuff. It was unfortunate. No one's fault though.
No one's fault.
The water did feel nice though. Like at night and during the day, it always felt like a room temperature type of water. Like
not
it was
hot,
not too cold. Exactly.
Just like nice you could relax in.
Right.
It was
good.
Yeah, it was good. We played beach volleyball there after you guys left, and we played some regular, which was nice. The resort was very. They had a lot of activities for guests, which I thought was pretty cool. I think on that last day I got sunburn on my back, but because
I'm still peeling.
Really, that was the only. I don't even think I'm peeling really. It was the only place I got sunburned, but because when I was applying it, Steph had left, so I could only reach like I could reach like right here. And so like my shoulder blades shoulder blades on my back, I couldn't reach. So I was like, whatever. But I was on the infinity pool just hanging like that for like an hour because I was just like, there's nothing to do. So I was just there, right? And I didn't feel it that day, but the next day we were leaving, I put my backpack on and then like rubbed, and I was like, But other than that, I don't even think I got sunburn.
No.
I was pretty.
I did very mildly on my face, but because that day we're all in the pool on Sunday, I think, me and Sam put on sunscreen, but I guess I didn't put enough on my shoulders and like my upper back.
Yeah.
And then we both forgot to put it on our face. We put it everywhere but our face, and we're in the water. I'm like, hey, we didn't put sunscreen on our face, and we didn't want to walk all the way back.
Yeah,
not that it was far,
like,
but yeah, screw it. And then so when we get back to the room, like we're both super dark, and my face just felt tight. I'm like, damn.
Oh yeah.
This is gonna hurt later.
Is when it starts like your skin started to like, I don't know, rosao.
Yeah, it felt like real like tender. And whenever I'd shower and I put the towel on my face, it was too sensitive.
Yeah.
And so when we came back on, like everything was fine. My face just still felt tight. I was still darker. I'm still darker now, but darker. And on, I want to say it was Thursday, I woke up and all this was like peeling, and it was only up here, which is weird. I guess my glasses covered most of it, but it was only like my forehead up that was peeling. I'm like, ooh, it's gross. And then just recently I started like peeling right here.
Did you put aloe?
I did for a little bit, but I haven't done it.
Let me put y'all on some aloe. There's that gel aloe, that like green one, and I think there's even a blue like gel aloe. That's good stuff, right? Not bad. Let me put you on that fucking HEB aloe lotion. It feels like lotion, but it's aloe. Dude, dude, that thing, I don't know what HEB Buddy nutted in that bitch or something.
HEB Buddy just...
Yeah, because that shit fucking works. Like, if you put it on a couple times over a course of like 24 hours, the pain will already be gone, probably.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you still peel as bad, or?
To me, no. Maybe, I don't know if that's why I didn't peel, but I also got sunburn on my arms, elbows down. Didn't put sunscreen here because I was doing this. When I was putting sunscreen, I would just do this, and I didn't do this. So anyway, I did get burned here, but I legit put it on my arms and my back. And within a day, my arm stopped hurting and it stopped being red. And then my back took like 2 days, probably because it was a bigger area. But I don't know, maybe I haven't used aloe in a while, but like I feel like the gel, I'd put it on for a few days. And like I would need to do it for a few days. But this one was like in a day.
You're all set.
And I'm pretty good. I'm not saying I'm 100, but I'm like, it works a lot faster. And I feel like the gel also gives you like almost like a sticky type feeling.
It does,
This one doesn't at all. Like it feels
like
like
it's a moisturizer.
Yeah,
so.
it's like a lotion. So it's like putting lotion on. Oh, dude, never again am I gonna buy that gel. And that's the first time we bought that lotion.
I didn't even know they made that.
We didn't either. I think we were buying sunscreen. We just got we were at HEB, so we got like a spray. We usually get like one spray of sunscreen, a lotion sunscreen, and then we were like, oh, let's get an aloe just in case. So we just got like one of each, and it was like right next to each other. So like, fuck it, whatever. But fuck, never going back to that gel. That lotion, recommend it 100%. Any of you are out there. But yeah,
I didn't know they did that. That's cool.
It was good. It was good. I think overall, good time at the wedding. Good time at the wedding.
It was fun.
Did you return the bow ties? All the bow ties?
Yes.
Did they say anything? You good?
The guy started counting them, and he was like, are you returning all the bow ties, or does everyone else have theirs? I'm like, this is all that was given to me. So how many grooms were there? I'm like, there's only 4, including me. And I returned 4 bow ties. Oh, okay, cool. And then Zilligan the long tie, I'm like, it was left here when I took the bow ties, so I don't know what you guys did with it. And they're like, oh, okay, no, that's fine. And then think that was it. They didn't really hustle me after that.
We got our tux place at a local person business. I give them an 8.5 out of 10. The 1.5 is because they do not like communicate with each other. And so, quick story. So obviously all my groomsmen, I wanted them to wear bow ties. I was wearing a long tie. But I swear, every time, we all went to pick up at different times. We didn't go all like as a group. And every time somebody talked to them, they were like, oh, here's a long tie. And then you guys had to be like, no, we're wearing bow ties. And then they're like, oh, with only him though, with Eric, they said, oh, well, no one else has picked up a tie. Here, take these. And
they gave me all of them. Yeah.
And he was like the second to last one to pick it up because John was the last one.
Yeah.
Which John, let's talk about John real quick. Actually, this wasn't how this was supposed to start, but now let's go towards this way.
We're already there. Let's talk
about it. Let's get it off our chest, John. If you're listening, this guy John, you guys had like 2 jobs. You guys had 2 jobs, the groomsmen. Show up and dress right. Everything else, like fuck it, right? I guess.
Right.
Show up like on time and dress right. John did one of those things. He did 0.75 because he was late to the rehearsal dinner by 20 minutes. The restaurant's in the resort.
How are you that late?
It was downstairs, bro. The restaurant was downstairs. How are you late? 20 minutes. Whatever. That's a whole other thing. That's besides the point. That's not what I was talking about. So anyway, other than being late, one job. Dress right. We get there, and this is what, Sunday? Day before?
Yes, Sunday.
So Sunday we're doing rehearsal. We did the rehearsal in the morning, and then all day kind of everyone's doing kind of their own little thing. I know Eric, most of the group was in the pool. Brandon went somewhere, and Austin went somewhere, and then I was actually trying to figure some stuff out for the wedding. So we're finalizing some details or whatever. And so I'm kind of going the timeline of how this unfolded to me.
Okay,
so
I'll say my part.
So then I'm doing my own thing. I'm with John actually. No, am I with John? No, I'm not with John today at this time. So I'm doing my whole thing, and I go to the pool at some point. This is later in the afternoon. This is already like 3 o'clock or something, 2 o'clock, I don't know. No, that's when lunch. I ate with Brandon actually. I lied. So this is like 2 o'clock, and I had just come back from lunch with Brandon. I go to the pool. All you guys are here, like fucking 10 of these guys, all my friends and my groomsmen, whatever, Steph. Really just me, Brandon, and I think Caleb and Austin. I think the Lunas were with me. Everyone else was here. Yeah. So I go and I'm like, hey guys, what's up? They're like, where you been? Blah, blah, blah. And they're like, should we tell them? Should we tell them? And to me, I'm like, oh my God, they have a gift for me. You know what I mean? Like everybody got me a gift, or like they wanted, like, I don't know. That's what I thought. Like,
it was certainly a surprise.
It was, yeah. I thought it was gonna be a good surprise, like a gift. Again, that was the first thing that came to my mind. And so everyone was saying, who's gonna tell him? Who's gonna tell him? Let's tell him. And they're like, we'll tell him later. And I was like, yeah, it's like a wedding gift, whatever. And so I was like, in my head, I was like, whatever. That's not really my main concern right now. And they're like, let's tell him later. And I was like, okay, whatever. I'm not gonna pull it out of them because I just, whatever. They'll tell me when they tell me, or give it to me in my head. Give it to me when they give it to me. So me and Brandon leave, whatever. We go about our day. Now comes Monday. Monday, I'm with John all morning. All morning I'm with John and Amanda. And then I find out from Steph that John has forgotten his bow tie. And John said that they told him, which is again the poor communication on the Tux business, but no excuse because it was in our group chat. Right. Twice it was in our group chat, 2 different days. 2 different days actually. Anyway. So then John, I found out John forgets his bow tie. And I'm like, God dang it. And that seems so minimal, right? You guys are probably thinking, it's just a bow tie. But that throws off legitimately everything. The whole aesthetic. Because I'm wearing a long tie, all my groomsmen are supposed to be wearing bow ties. And they're like, and Steph tells me, well, my mom is gonna see if she can find a different bow tie. But the thing is, with our bow tie, it was a very specific color. Yeah. It was like, I forgot the metallic blue or some shit like that. Yeah. I forgot the exact name it was, but it was a very specific. It was almost like your water bottle. Like no one's gonna have that blue specific tie. Maybe royal blue, navy blue.
You have to be super lucky. Like all the generic blues, like you're saying, like
sky blue, royal blue, navy blue,
stuff like that. Yeah,
possibly.
Yeah, but that was a very specific shade.
Mm-hmm. So I'm like, as soon as she's giving me options. She's like, that's one option, and then I was like, yeah, that's not happening. No one's gonna have that color, so that's out of the question. She's like, well, Brandon could go no. Brandon, my best man, could go no bow tie, and he could give his bow tie to John. And I was like, yeah, but I didn't want like whatever. And then I was like, and then at first I came to the decision. I said, all right, you know what? No one's wearing bow tie. I'll wear a tie. No one's wearing bow tie. Actually, no one but Brandon, because he's my best man. Let's differentiate at least.
Yeah.
So then, whatever. I'm already frustrated. I think I'm more frustrated because John didn't tell me. John, you bitch. You're a bitch. You didn't fucking tell me. I had to find out on my day of from someone else. You know what I mean? So now I'm frustrated. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? And this was like 2 o'clock?
Yeah.
My wedding's at 5:30. Bro.
And I texted you like at 3:30, something like that.
That's a neck. I should neck John. John, that's a neck if you're fucking listening. That's a fucking... That's a neck. Anyway, so this is 2 o'clock. My wedding's at 5:30. I'm finding this out. I'm like, gosh darn it. So I tell everyone, don't wear bow ties.
Jeez.
So then Brandon comes to my room. I'm getting dressed, and I tell the groomsmen, hey, when you guys are done getting ready, if you want, you can come to my room. Like, we can all like go together, whatever. So Brandon comes to my room. He's wearing the bow tie. I'm like, fuck. This guy looks sick, bro. This guy looks dope. He looks clean,
dapper,
fresh. Yeah, he looks dappered up. And I said, fuck, man. Fuck it. Everyone's wearing bow tie. I'm sorry, John.
Right.
I'm not sorry, but I'm sorry. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then I text the guys. Actually, at first I text them, bring your bow tie. And then that was before I saw Brandon. I see Brandon. I'm like, yeah, we're going bow ties. So now everyone's wearing a bow tie. John's the only one not wearing a bow tie. It didn't look bad. You know, I don't think you could really tell unless you really pay attention. But it just kind of still threw some stuff off.
Yeah.
It just still threw it off. And so John was like, oh, well, it's because the guys told me that Eric took 4 bow ties for everyone, which is true. But before Eric they had told Eric that, and Eric told us that. Before that, I said, everybody get your own. And then when they told you that, Eric asked before he left, does anyone need one? No response. And so basically, John just forgot it. John, you a bitch. That's a neck. Next time I see you.
Can I take over from there?
And now that's where we are. So yes. Now Eric, go ahead. This was your point of view.
My quick point of view. So I pick up because we leave Saturday, and I pick up my suit on Wednesday. So I remember picking up all the bow ties. I put it in the chat. You were even telling me like leave them there, don't take them.
Yeah.
But I just took them just cause, and I put in the chat that same day I picked them up. If anybody needs it, let me know because I'm gonna have them. And because they had told me only one person took it, which I had assumed it was Caleb. But I know Brandon has to have taken it. Maybe they already made mistakes. I'm sure Brandon has his, but I'm still going to take all of them. I put in the chat. Whoever needs one, let me know.
The chat being all the groups in, 5 of us.
Yeah.
Including me, so 5 of us, not a big chat.
And fast forward to Friday, before I leave, again, I put it in. Granted, it was a little late, but not that late. I put in at 11. Hey, does anybody need a bow tie, or does everyone have something like that? Something of the sort, just as a reminder, let me know.
Yep.
No, nothing. I think you said one thing as a joke, and then that was it. Like that was the last communication on Friday. And then fast forward to Sunday.
Which Sunday is when John got there.
Yeah.
So that is one full day in between.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And so Sunday, we're all in the pool, like Nick said. All of us, Steph is with us, John, Amanda, Sam. We're all in there. I don't remember what we were talking about, but we came to the topic of like what we're wearing.
Right.
And John's like, I don't have my bow tie. And all of us just look at him. We're like, what was that? What do you mean you don't have it? Like, you don't have it with you in the pool or like at all? And he's like, yeah, no, I don't have it. They said someone has all the bow ties, so I didn't get it. And I'm like, John, what do you wait? I don't understand. What do you mean?
And so I'm sure you guys can imagine the timeline that we've already said. Everyone get your bow tie. Eric has asked, no response. And I mean, we did talk. I'll give him that. We did talk. I think we made some jokes about Mexico.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, whatever jokes we made.
Yeah.
But there wasn't like 100 messages. There was like 40 messages.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad.
So no excuse.
Like he was saying that. I'm like, John, I don't have it. And he's like, what do you mean? I'm like, yeah, they gave it to me, but that's why I asked on Friday if everybody has it, because I didn't want to just take more and be responsible for like having to track people down, like giving your stuff.
Yeah, rightfully
that's
so.
why I wanted to know who needs this so I can just take that exact amount. No reply. I didn't bring any. I just brought mine. And so, well, what do you mean? I'm like, exactly what I literally just said.
Like, there's nothing to it.
He's like, I'm like, what do we do? I'm like, I don't know. And so that's when Sabrina and Steph, they're like, hey, Sam, can you text my mom and let her know? Because they're out looking at stuff or something like that.
Yeah.
And so I text her, no response for a little bit. And then we're there trying to think of stuff. And that's when Steph was saying her possible solutions. And that's when I told her too, the same idea that you had, that like no one can wear it, maybe just Brandon. And just kind of see how it looks. It'll be more casual, but we're on a beach, so it might work, but I don't know. We need to see it.
Yeah.
And we're like, no, okay, well, like, at the end of it, Nick's going to be on the side. He's going to be quarterback that day.
Yeah.
You know, whatever he says. Like, okay, cool, we'll just wait. And then, like, John, you're going to have to tell him. He said, no, I will. And then that's when you came up, and that's when we started looking at him and, like, saying, are you going to tell him? And he's like, nah. And then he's like, nah.
This is the day before the wedding, right? This would have been ideal time.
Right, exactly. He's like, I vote later. I'm like, okay. So we all, because I mean, he's a grown man. He made the mistake. And hold on, rewind a little bit. He tried blaming me. And that's when even Amanda was backing me up. I was like, John, no. Like, it was in the chat.
John, this is you, bro. John, I'm talking to you, bro.
He was like, no.
We are talking to you, bro.
We're all telling John, no, you're grown. Read the chat. It wasn't that bad. You just glance at it. You don't have to respond. Just look at
just
stuff
quick,
that's coming on.
just like quick notes, whatever.
Exactly. Just look through it.
Anything pertain to me, no joke. Okay,
cool.
fine.
Yeah, leave it. What do you call it? Again, like you said, the chat wasn't super full, as bad as maybe like he had made it seem.
Yeah.
And so I fast forward back, everyone is like backing me up and stuff. I'm like, yeah, I'm not taking the fall for that. And he had said that he was gonna tell you. So all of us, even Steph, were like, okay, cool. Like he's gonna tell him. And I guess he never got around to it. Steph told you, and then like I wasn't aware of that. And I was also thinking he was gonna tell you. That's why the day of your wedding.
Yeah, 3:00 now. When he texted me, I already found out though.
Yeah, 2 hours before, and you're like, no, he hasn't spoken to me. I'm like, John, what are you gonna tell him after he says I do?
Yeah.
And so I'm like, oh my god, all right, we're gonna figure this out.
Yeah.
And I go to your room, and then that's when we made the decision of everyone but him wears it, and we just went like that. But yeah, that was just funny and stressful and like, what the hell?
Which wasn't like a huge deal, like I said. It's not like the end of the world. It was just like.
It's not like the rings were missing or something.
Right.
It was a small. It was an accessory.
It threw off a lot, but we figured it out.
Yeah.
So
I mean, now there's a story.
Now it's funny.
Whenever you look back at videos or pictures, like
I look at this dumbass. Forgot one job. God damn it. So John, next time I see you, that's a neck, bro. That's a neck. But it's okay. Yeah. Whatever.
It happened. We're done.
We had a good time.
Yeah, it was fun. It was still fun. The whole dancing and the food, music, everything was really good.
Yeah, I like the appetizers. Those were pretty good.
Yeah, everything was good.
Yeah, it was nice. It was a good time. I saw a great time. DJ was pretty nice.
Yeah, he was. Papi.
Pepe. Dude, so we had we had a MC named Pepe. And when he already talked to me and Steph, like, hey, I'm your MC, blah, 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 made our introductions. And I remember him when he first, introduced himself to everyone. Mm-hmm. Like, oh, my name's Pepe. He said, my name's Pepe, not Pee. Bro, I fucking died. I was like, this guy, bro.
He was funny.
He was funny. Yeah, he was good. Our wedding coordinator was awesome.
Shout out to Abel.
Yeah.
Abel?
Yeah.
Abel, okay.
Abelardo.
Shout out to him.
That guy was fucking goat.
Drenched in sweat, running up and down the resort.
Legitimately running, not like figuratively.
Like literally,
actually sprinting. Running.
So, you need something? Bet. Took off sprinting.
Yeah, flash. And he did stuff he wasn't even like
supposed to.
Like it was stuff that our party. I'll take blame in that. Our party goofed on.
Yeah.
And was like, oh hey, by the way, we need this. And he's like, oh, I'll fix it.
Yeah.
Wasn't even supposed to. If he had told me no, I wouldn't even have been mad. Yeah, like, it's not even your fault.
Understand.
Yeah, it's not even your fault. You know what I mean? Fuck it. Yeah, it's fine. But no, this guy made it happen.
Yeah. He really did. Like, no was not in his vocabulary, or I can't.
You know those sparklers on our first dance? We didn't even. Those were complimentary because they actually messed up.
Those scared me, huh?
Apparently they scared everyone.
They scared. I thought people were shooting. I'm like, what? I don't got it on me.
Yeah, they apparently scared a lot of people. I didn't know. I guess I was so involved in the dance. They had brought him out. I guess when we walked to the floor.
I didn't even see them.
Yeah, we didn't. I didn't see them. I don't even know when they got there, but they were complimentary because they actually messed up. They did mess up. Abed did mess up. Steph's bouquet. It was supposed to be blue roses, and they were pink.
Oh.
So, and I think on her corsages or whatever they're called.
The corsages for the.
Yeah, I think those were also pink, and I think they were supposed to be blue or something like that. So he messed up, and because of that, he gave us complimentary. Oh, and the chairs too. The chairs we sat in, those were complimentary because we were just supposed to get like regular. They were different from y'all's, but they weren't like those big ass white tower ones. So those were complimentary. So dude, that guy was dope. It was awesome. We looked at photography already. Fucking good pictures, dude. Really? Good pictures. We haven't seen the video. The video is gonna be ready like weeks later. But we already saw some pictures already, and
Sam was taking good pictures too.
Dude, Sam,
she was
on it.
She was showing me like when we got back. She was showing pictures. I'm like, those are good. When'd you take those? Those are good.
I did not know the black and white one.
Yeah.
I think it was like right close up to us. Dude, that shit was fire.
Yeah. She was just saying that. What's Steph's cousin, Jackie?
Jackie.
She's like, Jackie's in the background. She's ruining it. I'm like,
we'll Photoshop her out.
Yeah, I'm like, blur her out or something. I don't know how, but
yeah. Shout out to Sam. I need to get with her whenever I see her in person again. We need to get together because we need to exchange those. Those are fire.
Yeah, that was.
I only saw a few. She sent me a few, but I was like, I'm not gonna bombard her right now. They'll always be there. But yeah, those were fucking fire, bro.
I didn't even know she took those.
But yeah, it was a good wedding, guys. I'm sorry, this whole episode's been about like
no, it's fine. I mean, that's what happened. So.
Yeah, some stories about it. But going to you, coming back, you got a motorcycle.
Oh yeah, finally.
Dude, this guy's fucking like Wolverine.
Bro.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah. Where'd you buy it?
They're at
the Alamo Cityplex?
No. I wanted to go there because it was the closest one to me, but they didn't have any bikes I was really interested in. And so I went to Dream Machines of San Antonio.
Where's that?
Off Tweedy 1 and Wurzbach.
Oh, okay.
It's like literally right in the corner.
Yeah.
And I went there. Shout out to Ram. He's the one that helped me. And yeah, it was badass. They were super chill. And he was like, I felt like he was really on my side. Like he wasn't just trying to sell me stuff.
Right. He was like genuinely not concerned. He was trying to like feel for what you want, what you
exactly.
need.
And I went in with an idea of what I wanted. I'd been shopping online. I saw that bike, did my research. I knew that's what I wanted. But he just helped me out like on the financial side of it too. Because he spoke to his, what do you call it? Because he asked me how much I had down. I'm like, I have $1,200 down. I don't want to go over that, preferably like even less. So they were doing everything. They're like, yeah, the bank is saying they want like 1,400 or 1,500. I'm like, yeah, all I got is a 12. And obviously, like in my head, I'm like, I know I can go over. So if I really, really need to, I can pay the extra. I just didn't want to.
Yeah.
And so he went back to the financial person that was doing it. And what do you call it? They got with the GM. They lowered the price by like $300-$400, something like that.
Okay.
So that way it would bring down the down payment, like the amount the bank was asking. And then once they gave me all the numbers, you know, some dealerships they'll try to add in those extra fees and all that. There was none of that there. Like right off the bat, I didn't even need to like, I don't want to pay that. I don't want to pay that. Like it was just the asking price plus the like title, tax, register, all the stuff that you have to pay. Exactly. Yeah. And that's all it was. And then even after that, once we agreed on the price and everything, they weren't trying to like really forcefully sell me Gap or any of those other like add-ons and warranties. Like we're giving you like a complimentary 2-year warranty or something like that. We're not charging you for it. We're not, and like they didn't even ask me if I wanted to. Oh, I wonder if that peaked. What do you call it? But yeah, they just weren't trying to like screw me or anything.
So you had a good experience.
Yeah, exactly. It was a great experience. If I ever need a bike or anybody I know wants a bike, I would definitely recommend them.
Yeah.
Super
I'm
nice.
I'm gonna go get one tomorrow.
I'll go with you.
Yeah. We're gonna go see Ram.
You're not down.
Can.
Now, yeah, I got the bike on Friday. Shout out to Irvin. He's the one that drove me. We got to the office early, worked through our lunch so we can leave early, get there because they close at 6, I think. So shout out to him. He wanted me to give him another shout out.
Oh,
but shout out to him. He took me, and then, yeah, the next morning, we're supposed to drive down to the valley for my mom's birthday. And I woke up like at 6:40, put on all my gear, and I went out for a ride for like an hour.
You just driving around?
Yeah, hour and a half, and I was just driving around in the parking lots in the theater, and then up and down like Huebner, and then I got off on the frontage of I-10. I went on Desval, I went all around and stuff, and just going, and then finally I pull over and I text Sam. I'm like, hey, by any chance, are y'all awake? Because my mother-in-law was there, and then Sam was there. I'm like, is everyone awake? She's like, yeah, we're already getting ready. I'm like, okay. And
I guess I'll go home.
I go back and change, and I've been wanting to ride it again. I'll probably ride it tonight. I haven't had a chance since then.
Yeah, you enjoy it?
Yeah, no, it's fun. It's super fun. Like because in the local area, I'm just going like 40 or so, just because I don't want to speed through it. But then once I got on the frontage, bro, I just started hauling ass and just feeling all that wind like just hitting me, and like it just felt so freeing.
Yeah.
The whole time just a big old smile underneath my helmet.
You're cheeking in there.
I was cheesing. It was so much fun. I'm probably gonna ride it again tonight.
That's good.
I haven't had a chance, and it's been sitting there for a couple of days, and it just stares at me.
You might as well just lend it to me.
I'm gonna take it to the office tomorrow, probably.
Yeah. I was there today. You guys are taking up all the parking, bro.
Bro, it was bad.
It is bad because of you. Because I'm down there and there's like 50 people. Gotta be. And I'm counting the people in like the side offices that I don't really see. So I'm assuming there's only about 50.
Yeah, upstairs is pretty packed.
Terrible.
Hey.
I hate it.
But yeah, no, that was it. I went down to the valley. Mom's birthday, had a good time. I was only there for a day. Got there like Saturday, like at 1, maybe close to 2, and then it came back the next day like at 12 or 1.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Nice.
So now we're here.
I saw 2 movies this weekend. Two
see?
bangers, bro. 2 fucking bangers.
What'd you see?
I'm seeing the third one with you this week, and Irvin.
Ooh,
Third shout out. Second shout out.
Yeah, second shout out.
Second shout out.
Oppenheimer.
70
millimeter.
So I've been wanting to see Oppenheimer. But the day we left from Mexico was the day it came out. So I was already a week behind. But in my head, I was like, it's fine. When I get back, seating. Psych, bro.
Sold out for weeks, huh?
Dude, I'm not saying the entire theater, but like the middle section. And from the middle section all the way to like the top row, that whole middle section, I was looking like... So I was looking, what, Saturday or Sunday when I texted you?
You texted me
Sunday, because you were coming back from the valley.
Yeah,
Sunday. I looked for like Tuesday. I was like, oh, okay, not tomorrow, whatever. I'll look at Tuesday. Nothing. Wednesday, nothing. Thursday. Found a couple, which is where we're going to, kind of in the middle, kind of middle like side, but it's a big ass theater, so kind of middle side. And I was like, nah, let's just, maybe next weekend, like I want to see if I can get like the middle. Not where like, I know Nolan was saying if you sit the perfect spot is like,
the best
5 rows up or something like. I wasn't looking at that spot. I'm just saying like normally when I go watch a movie, I sit like 3rd row from the top, middle ish. So I was looking like that. No. So I was looking. I started every day looking, and I went all the way to like the 14th. Right, we're the first. I went to like the 14th, I think, or the 12th. I'm sorry. I think I went to the 12th. Still sold. Yeah. And I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna wait that long. Yeah. It's not that deep. Like I would really like to see it at least in the 70 millimeter. If I want to go, I don't want to see it like regular. I want to take the opportunity because I don't know whenever. I've never seen a movie like the 70 millimeter.
I didn't know there was that difference.
Yeah, me neither. Movie. So I was like, I'm gonna take the opportunity to do it for this movie since that's the thing. But fuck it, whatever. Yeah. Seating is seating. So we got decent seats, like I said. And fuck, I'm excited. Yeah. So we haven't seen that one yet. That's Thursday. Today's Tuesday. So Thursday at 8:20. 3-hour movie. So take a little nap if you need to. We're gonna be getting out late.
No, I'm gonna take a nap. Yeah, because it's 8:20 and we're not getting out until like 12-ish.
Yeah, because it's probably not gonna start till like 9.
Yeah.
Or 8:45. Usually like 20-minute previews and some shit.
It's like 12-ish, maybe 1.
Yeah.
But I saw Barbie.
I saw Barbie
yesterday, I think, and
did I see it yesterday?
I saw it yesterday.
I saw. Oh, you know what? No, I saw it Sunday. Yes. Yeah. Go ahead.
Well, like we're just watching the movie. About it? I liked it. I liked it. I did fall asleep like the last couple of minutes. I forget what part. I don't know. Oh, they're changing. I'm gonna spoil it if you haven't seen it.
Yeah, fuck
Too
you.
Bad.
Too bad.
Too bad. It's been out for a while.
Yeah, fuck it.
And what do you call it? I'm not gonna spoil Chingos, but like they were changing the like brainwashed Barbies.
Oh, the Barbies. They were turning them back into their.
Yeah. So I was still awake for that, but at some point, like towards the end of all that, I started falling asleep because I was just tired. But anyways, like one point of that though is we're watching Barbie and in the middle of it, I don't know where, like you feel vibrations on our side of the theater, and it was just like you hear like loud explosions, and I go over to Sam, I'm like, that was Oppenheimer.
That was the bomb.
I just know it is like, and I didn't look at the other theaters. I wasn't like for sure.
Yeah.
But there's no other movie that's going on that
would have made that big of a base.
I would not be feeling that explosion to my theater, and I'm like, that's Oppenheimer. I felt that like 2 or 3 times, so I'm excited to go see it and like feel that like live.
Yeah.
It's a big fun.
I saw Barbie too. I saw it Sunday though. I equate Barbie to like the girls' version. I'm sorry. I equate to like the guys' version of like Lego Batman. Like Lego Batman was cartoonish, but they also had like, or Lego anything really, Lego Movie. Really, you can even do Lego Movie, the same vibe. It's like cartoonish, but then there's like real humans in it. Mostly that one's cartoon, so that's mostly cartoon. But what I'm trying to get at is that it's like childish, but like for adults almost.
Right.
And Barbie's like childish for like adults, I guess.
Yeah,
there's
so a lot of adult things in there.
Yeah.
Like, not bad, but like little kids aren't
PG-13.
gonna understand. Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Little kids aren't gonna really understand.
So I equated to that, but it was a pretty good movie.
It was a funny movie. Ryan Gosling was funny.
He was funny.
They go to the real world and
yeah.
I love the patriarchy.
That's what the horses and shit.
Yeah, it's so stupid. It's funny though.
It was good. I saw that one. Pretty good movie. Yesterday, I saw, finally, Sound of Freedom.
I know, you told me.
That one, that's a good one, bro. I mean, I saw when it first came out, there was some, I only saw like 1 or 2 videos saying this, so I'm not going to try to generalize it like to everyone, or like that I heard it everywhere, I'm sorry. But I saw a couple, again, like 2 videos saying that the movie is like almost, it's like misinformation, saying that, you know, there's like more to stuff that happens, and not defending the message of the movie, which I'm sure if you never heard of Sound of Freedom, it's about child sex trafficking. So not defending that aspect of it, but just saying there's more that goes into, I guess, investigating and what goes on in the world.
Like it's not so black and white.
Yeah. And which I get. I mean, I'm sure I'm not
sure
denying
it goes super in depth, but I mean it's a movie.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. It's very theatrical, but the message of the movie and what I guess general idea of what they're trying to get across, they got across.
Right.
So I wouldn't take it. I wouldn't be too spectacle about it, saying you know there's more to it. But they were just trying to say, you know, this is like a fucking epidemic of crime that's like spreading, and it's past like the arms race, and it's like almost passing drug dealing in terms of crime and like the money it brings in and stuff like that. Just horrible.
Selling people.
But it was a good movie, dude. It was good.
Did it make you cry or no?
Nah, I didn't make it. No? Steph cried.
Really?
Steph cried.
I feel like I will.
I didn't cry. I felt bad. It wasn't. You didn't see anything crazy. But there was some insinuations of like what would happen or what was going to happen. I'm sure you can based on what the movie's about. But they didn't show anything, and it wasn't like horrible, but it was a good story to follow. And whatever that actor's name is, I forget his name, that played in that main character, I think he did a great job. And I thought it was a good movie, dude.
I want to try to see it this weekend if I can.
I saw, so I did see it, but our theater, I think the local nursing home had come to watch the movie too, because there was nothing but old people.
Really?
Yeah. And that's not a bad thing. I'm just saying, like,
It's so random.
I don't literally mean a nursing home came. I'm just making a joke. But there's a lot of like old people, and they bought out, other than us two, they bought out our whole row, and then like they're pretty much like most of the row behind us.
Was the whole theater full or like?
Not 3/4.
No,
it wasn't like super full.
My theory.
Interesting.
I don't know. Watch the other episode if you want to know my theory. But
yeah. Episode, was it last episode?
Yeah.
14?
I believe so.
Oh yeah, it was 14. Something fishy going on.
You were making jokes that.
That's when we were making jokes we were gonna catch each other.
Yeah.
Those keep popping up on my TikTok. Those Ped Patrol.
Yeah.
But definitely give it a watch if you can.
No, I want to. Hopefully this weekend.
Yeah, and so you know how at Oppenheimer I bought 5 tickets because I thought Sam was going, and I just assumed, my fault. But I buy my tickets through Fandango because I have a Fandango app, and so it was fun. It was nice because through Fandango you can request, rather than a full refund, you could do a refund if you want, but it won't refund the service fees, which was like $12. It won't refund that, but you could do credit and it'll give you full credit. So I think total the tickets were like $92. And then I just got credit for all 5. And then I rebought those same seats, which I was also scared of because I was like, oh, dang, I don't know if the system's going to process. So I was like, fuck, dude. Like, but I was like, fuck it, I'm going to take the chance. So I did. And luckily, the seats like immediately.
Oh, that's good.
Like immediately, like 30 seconds, turned over. I bought those same 4 seats. Oh, so yeah, 4 minus that one. And now I still have like $13 credit. Okay. $13 credit. Plus it gave me $5 Fandango credit. So I could go watching. I think I'm gonna watch another movie next week. Yeah. Because it expires October something. So I don't know what movie I'm gonna watch next, but I have some credits now.
I don't know what's out or what's coming.
I still need to see Indiana Jones.
Oh.
I need to see Mission Impossible. Haunted House looked good. Steph wanted to see that.
I want to see that one.
And then
I might wait for Disney Plus though.
Yeah, I think that one I'm gonna wait for because that one's. I even feel like Mission Impossible and Indiana Jones, like HBO Max is gonna pick it up. Like,
I'm 100% sure. Like, because I think you can watch the Indiana Joneses right now.
Yeah, you can on No, is it on Amazon?
Is it Amazon?
I think it's Amazon.
Oh, okay, well one of them's gonna pick it up, I'm sure, at some point. I'm still waiting for them to pick up Transformers.
I think that's got picked up on Amazon.
Really?
I think so because I remember we saw it like on a Friday, and I think on like Tuesday.
But like to rent or like it's?
I'll check it right now.
It's free. Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's free if you have Amazon.
If it's free, then I'm gonna watch it tonight. I've been waiting for it.
Transformers.
I don't know what else I want to watch.
Rise of the Beast. There was another one that had Jennifer Lawrence. I think that's her name. Katniss.
Oh yeah, the one I told you.
Yeah.
No Hard Feelings. No, is it?
Yeah, it's on Amazon.
It is.
You have a Prime subscription, yeah. Because I remember like 3 days later I saw it there and I just bought tickets to see it. And I was like, if I just fucking waited, it was like, I could have seen something else. Like I think Indiana Jones was out at the same time, and I was like, but we only saw that one because it was older, so we thought it was gonna leave the theater sooner. And I didn't think it was gonna get picked up that fast.
Right.
So anyway, yeah, but it's on Amazon Prime already.
Okay, I'm gonna give that a watch later.
Yeah. So there's a lot of movies. This week is movie week for me. When I grind out some movies, grind on you.
I'm going to a wedding this week.
Yeah, you're going to what, Lanes?
Yeah, on Saturday, but it's just from 8 to 5 or 5:30. I think it's 5:30 to 9:30.
Nice.
So not too long, but
nothing crazy. Y'all spending the night over there or no?
No, it's in Comfort, so it's like 30 minutes away.
Yeah, it's nothing crazy.
Just go and come back.
Nice. I have a wedding in December, but that one's in Dripping Springs, I think. So we're gonna spend the night.
Where's that at?
Near Austin. West Austin.
I feel like we passed by it.
We probably. I think we passed. We passed by it when we went to. Yeah, when we went to like.
Okay,
we drove like through, not through it, but like around it. But I think there was a sign like left for Dripping Springs.
Yeah, that's probably why I remember it.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Anyway, that's cool.
How's your week?
We will talk about Oppenheimer.
Oh yeah,
on Tuesday.
Sure,
I'm excited for that.
Did you watch that documentary?
I haven't seen it, but
no, I saw it. It's pretty.
Is it a movie?
No, it's a documentary.
Well, like, yeah, but I guess
it's an hour and a half documentary. It's all about Oppenheimer.
It's not like episodes.
No, it's just one sit through it and
an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Okay, I can watch that quick.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to watch this to get some like background info.
Somebody said before you go see Oppenheimer, watch Pearl Harbor so you can be mad at.
Oh, so you can be mad? Yeah, I saw that.
That's so bad.
So you go in with like fucking get him. I'm hoping that we're seeing it at an AMC theater, and AMC is like, at least from what I see on TikTok, there's none really by me, so I don't go to AMC theaters. But they always have cool popcorn buckets.
Oh, a cool one would have been like a nuke.
They had one, but on TikTok, it was like the shape of a bomb. But I don't know if that's like certain locations.
I'm sure they already sold out at this point.
I'm sure, yeah. It's been a week later. Yeah. But I'm hoping it's something cool. I'd be down to buy something.
What are the nukes called? I know they named them. They painted some names on them for the Hiroshima and the Nagasaki. But they painted some names on the bombs before they dropped it. I forgot what the names were. Yeah. Something like that. But
I think one's Joe Mama.
They dropped her.
Anyway, I'm excited for that one. We'll talk about it on next episode.
Yeah, we're going to have a lot to say, I'm sure.
Yeah, we're going to have a lot to say. 3-hour movie. Get ready. We're going late at night. I'm excited. Yeah. I hope it's good.
Me too. I'm going to take a nap. I don't want to fall asleep.
I don't know if Steph's going to like it. I think she might fall asleep. She's not really into like history and whatever. And I feel like it's going to be one of those slower movies. But like, it's story.
I heard it's really good, but there are some parts that don't need to be there where it's just like a lot of talk. I feel like those are going to be the ones that you have to power through.
I heard there's like a 15-minute sex scene.
Like 3 minutes into the movie, no? Or like...
Some shit like that.
It's like pretty early in the movie.
And it's like 15 minutes or some shit. I don't believe that. 15 minutes is kind of wild. But it has that girl from Black Widow. The movie. Her sister from Black Widow the movie. Pug.
What's her name?
Toby the Pug, your dog? Yes, her. She's the actress that plays whoever the fuck she plays.
Oh,
in that
really?
movie.
I didn't know that.
That's her, and it's with her.
I don't know if she came out. I don't think I've seen her in a trailer.
I think you have, but she's like cut her hair, and I think it's colored.
Completely different. Oh,
yeah, okay. I don't know. Anyways, we'll talk about it the next time. Update y'all.
Yeah.
See what we got next episode. But thanks for watching, and we'll talk to y'all later. Peace out.